Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a video that I really don't know how it's going to turn out because it's something that I'm not good at, and that is packing for a trip overseas. The reason why I'm not good at it is because I'm not good at packing smart. I tend to overpack. So today I'm going to try to pack for a trip to Israel effectively. And if you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Join me here on YouTube. I share a lot of fashion, lifestyle, and travel, so if those things are your jam, you're gonna like my vids. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Let's get into it. I am leaving for Israel on Monday. I really suck at packing for trips in general. Overseas trips, I don't know. I just feel like I really overpack. So this time I am going to try to pack in a way that makes sense. I use the same pieces, mix and match in different outfits. I also am going to share with you guys some of my essentials that I always take with me on trips. Sort of show you the process that I go through when I do pack and how I plan my outfits out in advance so that when I'm on my trip, I already have all my outfits picked out, already styled, so I don't have to even think about that when I wake up in the morning. I can just get up and get on with having a good time on my trip. First segment of this video, I want to share with you guys my essentials to take on a plane. First, number one essential, noise canceling headphones. You can't not go on a trip and have noise canceling headphones. I do not want to hear babies screaming or people talking. I want to drown out everyone. These are the Solo 3s, I want to say. They're over the ear. They're super comfortable. The leather is just lovely. And I like the matte pink with the rose gold accents. It's very stylish. These guys go with me on every trip. They actually hold a charge really well. They're Bluetooth. This is where you would charge them. I honestly can't even remember the last time I charged these, and I use them almost every day when I go to the gym, and they hold a battery charge so well. So as long as they're fully charged when you go on your trip, you shouldn't need to charge them the rest of the time, which is fantastic. Okay, the next thing that you'll see a lot more of later, but if you guys do not know, and if you're not aware of the beauty that is packing cubes, specifically compression packing cubes, you are missing out. I had heard of these for a while and I was like, don't need them. I bought these last year and let me just say they are life-changing. Okay, here's why. My set, which I'll link all of these things below for you guys, but this set comes with I think like 4 or 5 different pouches. Five different pouches. They come in varying sizes, so like I use this one usually for like socks and underwear, whatever. This big one I usually use for like bigger things like pants or dresses. You kind of can pick what you want to do. These things are great because they have not only the zipper that closes it, but they have a secondary zipper, which once you get all of your stuff in there, you can compress it. So when you zip this one shut, it basically squeezes everything in there a little bit smaller so you can fit it into your suitcase. Now be aware, just because you compress your clothes doesn't mean it makes your suitcase any lighter. So this is one thing to watch out for. Like, it might make you overpack more and your suitcase might be too heavy. So just keep that in mind. It does save space, but it doesn't save weight. Next thing is a travel pillow. Absolutely cannot travel without one. I used to have just like the traditional ones that go around your neck, and those just do not work. I think we all know that they suck. So I've been looking for like a travel pillow of dreams, and this one I think is pretty good. It looks really weird, and trust me, when I'm on a plane I feel really self-conscious when I'm using it because it looks like I'm wearing like a neck brace, right? Or like a life preserver. Look at how dumb this looks. Oh, thumbnail. This thing basically, you can tighten it on the bottom. And what I like about it is that like it cradles your chin and it like is on the sides too. And if you really tighten it, then you're like super secure. And the back, I'll show you, has no pillow so that you can like rest your neck like straight back to the plane seat. I think that's just, it's more comfortable that way because when you have something between you and the back of the seat, it like no. This one is great because you can like lean to the side, and like a lot of times when I wake up on planes, it's because like my head falls forward and it jerks up, but this basically keeps you from like letting your head jerk forwards. This one's really good. It looks super stupid. You don't care about what people think about you, which I give zero fucks. This is a great travel pillow, and it's not too expensive. Amazon, and I'll link it below for you guys if you want to try it out. You also, in my opinion, can't go on a long transatlantic flight without a sleep mask. Sleep mask is so lovely. It's pure silk. It feels so good. Investing in a good sleep mask, I think, is smart because you really want that fabric to be like pure silk sleep mask, and it just feels so luxurious. It's so soft, and this is one of the things that helps me actually get a little bit of sleep on planes. There's another item that I bought off of Amazon, which I've never tried before, and it hasn't arrived yet, so I'm hoping it gets here soon, but I'll insert a product picture of it. But it seemed really interesting because basically you can flip it onto the back of the tray table in front of you, and it has like a little ledge where you can put your phone or your tablet. If you watch movies on your phone or your tablet, you don't have to have your tray table down to set your phone on, or like if you're going to read a book or something on your tablet, it can just sit like right at eye level. So I think it's going to be really cool, and I'm excited to try it out. I'll let you guys know what I think about it, but it looks very promising. Next up, when you're flying for long periods of time, I don't know about you, but I have problems with my circulation. Last time I flew overseas, when I got there, my ankles were so swollen, like it took a day for the swelling to go down. So this time I'm going to be wearing compression socks. These I got off of Amazon. They're nothing fancy. I just need my ankles to not be cankles when I land. So it's a pack of 3. You get a tan, a black, and a white. The other weird problem that I have when I fly is circulation in my arms. So I can manage to fall asleep on a plane, but then I wake up because my hands have fallen asleep and they start tingling. It's super annoying, and I don't think a lot of people have this issue, but I do. So I found these compression sleeves, and you put them on, and they're supposed to like improve circulation. So I'm hoping this helps with the problem of falling asleep on a plane and my hands falling asleep, because I cannot live that life. I'm gonna look so weird, guys. Like imagine like me like wearing these arm sleeves and that crazy pillow and so those are my plane essentials. Now on to sort of like how I sort of plan out my outfits for my trips. Essentially what I do is I lay out my outfits out, and I accessorize them with shoes and jewelry and everything, and then I take a picture of it, the full outfit together, and save that in my phone to a folder, like outfit folder. That way when I'm on my trip, I can just look through all the outfits that I have already pre-styled, that I have photos of, and I can be like, okay, I think I want to wear that look today. And then I go through my suitcase and I find all of those different pieces to complete that look, and then I don't have to think about like every day of my trip like, oh geez, what am I gonna wear today, because it's already done. So here's the footage of how I do that. All right, excuse my wet hair, but I do not care because today I'm just so busy. I'm gonna start packing for my trip. It's Friday, I don't leave till Monday. My packing process is very extensive. I get really, really bad anxiety when I pack for trips like this, because I just, like, I know I can't take very much, but I want to take a lot because I know I'm going to want to shoot like fun looks and stuff. Let's get started. One thing that I like to do when I'm going on a trip is I go on Instagram and I search for the cities or the locations that I'm going to be going to, and I like to get like inspiration shots and also ideas on places to visit. But this kind of helps me get an idea of like the different cities that I'm going to go to, kind of outfits I might want to pack for those different types of places. So these are all the inspo pictures that I have saved for our trip to Israel. Just see like different types of places. Like there's going to be some desert situations, there's going to be some beach situations, in cities, in different like ruins sometimes. So there's going to be a whole spectrum of different places that we're going to be visiting, and so this kind of helps me get like an over idea of what kind of outfits to style. We're going to be gone for 13 days, and in those 13 days we are going to Haifa, Jerusalem, desert, a lot other place that's very deserty, and Tel Aviv. All these places are very different from each other. This is the current state of my office. I have ordered a ton of clothes for this trip. Some of them will be going back. There's some right up here. So I'm gonna just start pulling pieces and styling some stuff. So this is a bit about how the whole process goes. I sort of just lay everything on the ground and see what looks good together. And I put some accessories with it, and I snap a picture and save it in my phone. This is definitely specific to traveling to Israel or the Middle East in general, but you definitely want to take a scarf like this with you when you go, just to have on hand, because some places that you go, if it's a church or some other holy site, they have strict dress codes, which you do not want to learn the hard way, because they will not let you in unless you have something to cover up. And if it's summer, like when I'm going, you're probably going to be wearing summer clothes, which will not cover you. And so it's good to have one of these scarves with you while you're traveling, so that you can wear what you want to while you're out, but if you want to go visit one of these places, you have something to throw on. You don't have to be held up on your travels. After all the outfit arranging, this is what I'm left with over here. Seems like a lot, guys. Oh dear. But maybe once I roll it all up and put it in the cubes, it won't be so bad. I'm gonna be real with you all. Packing makes me want to drink. Especially packing for being away for 2 weeks. It's so much anxiety. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? So I've got everything in the packing cubes. Pretty much all the outfits that I put together, all the pieces fit in these packing cubes. I didn't manage to pack them per like city that we were going to. I think that was a little bit too crazy, mostly because things I might wear with other items in different outfits. So there's like some crossover, so that did not work out. But just so that I don't tear through some of these to find different items, have it sort of in my notes, like the big one, what's inside of it, what's inside the medium size and the small size one. That way when I reference these pictures when I'm on my trip and I want to put an outfit on, I know where to look to find all these different things. So hopefully that will keep me from being a hot mess. I'm traveling, because I'm really a hot mess when I travel. To ask anyone I've ever traveled with, it's suitcase explosion, because inevitably I will just rip through a suitcase trying to find like one thing that I can't find, and then I've made an entire mess. We're gonna be better. A lot of people think that it's really annoying to bring a hat with you when you travel, but actually there is a key secret way to do it. That is to pack it in your suitcase, but pack things inside of the head part and then lay it flat, and then just pack things around it. You don't have to worry about your hat getting ruined and smushed in your suitcase. Pro tip. I've stuffed each cover up and some scarves inside of there, and then you just want to take the hat and flip it over in the suitcase. Make sure that it's lying flat. You can proceed to pack things around it. Okay, this part will hold its shape, and the brim will be flush, flat to the ground or to the side of the suitcase, and you're good to go. This is another thing that I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video of like my travel essentials, but this is what I use to pack mostly my necklaces, because it has these little snaps, so you can put your necklaces in and snap them in place, and then they don't get as tangled when, you know, you're traveling. Like, more organized than if you were to just like throw them in like a little bag. So keep around all these old like small Ipsy makeup bags. For traveling, what I like to do is I will use them to store other jewelry, like my earrings or bracelets. So I'll put like bracelets in this one, earrings in this one, and rings in this one. And then of course I have all my necklaces in this guy to keep them from tangling too much. Another packing hack, you know, I always like to take bags like these on my trips, but of course they take up space and they don't smush. Also, your earrings tend to be the more fragile of your jewelry because of the posts and everything, and you don't want to have those be jostled around too much. So what I like to do is I like to store things inside of these bags. You're saving some space, and you're also sort of protecting your earrings. basically almost all the gear that I'm bringing. Got my gimbal in here, the DSLR, a couple more lenses, some extra batteries, some more memory cards, a little portable tripod. This guy, which so basically a memory card reader, so you can take your memory card out of your camera, put it right in there, and then plug this into your phone, and you can transfer your photos immediately that way. It's so fast and easy. I love these guys. This is basically like a holder for your phone. So you can stick your phone in between these hands and they will hold it up straight on any surface. And I use this Bluetooth clicker for the shutter on my phone. So this is how I take a lot of photos of myself, both here in LA and when I travel. I did this a couple times in Italy last time I went. I'll insert some pictures so you guys can see. But it's also a great way to get photos if you're with a group and you just don't really want to hand your phone to a stranger to ask them to take a photo. You can sort of set up the shot exactly where you want, take as many pictures as you want because you've just got this in your hand. What I love to do is I always save like little samples from Birchbox and little subscription boxes like that. You know, like these really awesome products from people like Sunday Riley and Drunk Elephant, and I save them for when I go on trips because I never want to take like full-sized products with me. But when you have these little small samples that you get in subscription boxes, you know, it's a cool way to try out a new product that maybe you didn't try before, and you're also saving room in your suitcase. I also cannot live without bringing some little eye patches. These ones from Mood Patch are so great. They have green tea infused in them, so it's kind of like aromatherapy and also helps with your under eyes all in one. And guys, when you fly overseas, it's rough. Like, these eye patches save me. Another thing that I'm so shameless about when I go on trips is doing masks while I'm on the plane. So if I'm flying more than 5 hours, and especially if I'm going to be flying overnight, I always bring one of these masks in my carry-on bag, and I do it on the plane because I have almost, like, literally, I have no shame. And yes, people will stare at you for having a mask on your face, but you will leave the plane looking much more fabulous than them. So don't let it go to your head too much because, let's be honest, you're probably never going to see them again. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I hope that you guys learned something from my very bad packing skills. I'm personally trying to get better. I saw that, bud. I didn't. Hey, you did not see us. You guys, my neighbors are the bane of my existence. They're so loud. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, really helps me out. And make sure that you subscribe to this video if you want to see more fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel content from me. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you all very soon. Bye!